Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Subrata Sarker. I'm a mechanical engineer working in manufacturing industry since last 22 years. Today I'm going to discuss a different topic. Actually, this topic that request came from many parents actually. There are many parents that are not interested to know or very eager to know. Well, actually this is for the future of their children actually. So whether the heredity and intelligence how interconnected, whether it's really connected or how much connected, what is the relation. So request of the parents, I have prepared this video. Hope some of the things will surely be clarified. What is there in the relation, the intelligence and heredity. If someone is what I meant to say is someone is intelligent in their family, so obviously the children will be intelligent. Whether it is really happens or it's not. So how it is connected actually, that I'll try to clarify as for in a short presentation. Before going into the technicalities of the topic, you know, marks and grades don't measure the intelligence. Someone has got 100 in 100 and someone has got 80 in 100. You can't say the person who has got the 80, he is lesser actually intelligent. You cannot say. Because that cannot judge. Intelligence is such a big thing, marks or something cannot judge. And also, this age doesn't, say that you are a mature person. Maturity is also something different. So there are many things which normally we try to correlate that this is connected with that, but that is not true. There are three more things. One is intelligent quotients, one is spiritual intelligence, another is emotional intelligence. And all together actually the intelligence in totality, like emotion. I know in those who are into the industry, there is a leadership is a word actually. The person who are in the top management, so people say there's a leadership quality is for the senior person. So there also in leadership qualities also there are three things actually work. Like for a strategic leadership, those who are strategic leader, IQ is very important. Like what to do. That is strategic leadership of this type of the people actually. And those who are the operational leaderships, they have an XQ, that is how to do. Actually, there are people, they are much more, there's a expert in how to do, and there are people who will be doing it. These are called the people leaderships. Like for HR person, people leaderships would be very suitable qualities like that. Now there are few words actually which has got a little bit difference actual meaning, but sometimes we are not very clear about like what is genius. Sometimes we say he's a very genius, he's a very talented, he's so intelligent, he's so studious. So what is this actually? Like genius actually is highest level actually. Talent is below that, then intelligent and studious. There is, for example, if I say example of Sachin Tendulkar, the cricketer, the Sachin is a genius obviously because in the world of cricket. And there are also many cricketers who are intelligent, who are talented. So a genius is something actually, it is, you can't just define, measure something, you cannot go close to that. Now, there is another view of this subject, like sometimes we want to measure the same talent to different people with the same examination or the same process. That is also not right. Every person is unique and having different qualities. You cannot measure people with the same process. In this picture you can say if like fishes and monkeys and elephant, you say that you all need to go climb the trees, then you will be proving that you are intelligent. This is not the right way of mentioning things. In the same way, like as we know, when the word intelligence or genius comes, so obviously the name of Einstein come into our mind actually. He also said that everybody is genius, everyone is genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then things will be wrong actually. That is not the way actually. He also said that. And many times also, we should not compare our child because every child is different. Some child is getting 100 in maths and your child is not getting 60, 70. You should not compare, because your child has some other qualities that other child doesn't have. So we should not compare our child with other child. This is number one and most important things actually. And you should not judge also your child actually. Sometimes we judge our child. We are not compare, but no, he cannot do all these things or he can do the best. So we should not judge actually. So every child, in bottom line is every child is a star. You cannot say who is a 5 years today and he or she will be a genius or a great person in future. But you can say technically there are 9 types of intelligence. You can say which type of intelligence is a preferred or automatically in you. That you can try to understand or explore that which is your natural preferred or naturally comes intelligence. Like there are 9 different types of intelligence. Like there are people who has got there's the interpersonal quality, good interpersonal quality, which we used to say the self smart people. And there are people linguistic, they have word smart, they can speak a lot of good words actually. It's not related to their qualification, this is automatically comes into there. And there are people who has got a lot of logical or mathematical qualities, so these are logic smart people. So these are a lot of other things like nature smart people actually. There are people who are very much connected with the nature, like doing gardening and all these things. So they're and picture smart, that which called spatial people. They are this body smart, which is called bodily kinesthetic people. Like for example, those who are the gym trainer and all those, this is the quality actually. And there are music smart people. So this is a lot of 9. And another is existential people actually. There are people also who are thinking or questioning about who was the life after death and all these things. So there are actually 9 different category where people have got automatical intelligence or the talent. So you can identify in you or other people like which type of intelligence do you have automatically. So that is the way, but you cannot judge people, you cannot measure people, or not yourself also. This is not the way the things should be measured actually. Now, so what is intelligence actually? If we go by definition, it is intelligence nothing, it is but an ability to find and solve problems using your knowledge and expertise depending on the situation. Now, can intelligence be scaled or measured? As I said from the very beginning, you'll find in internet also there are a lot of different scale for measuring, IQ and all these things. So, like for example, the Stanford binary intelligence scales and Spearman's two-factor theory. But these are the things actually, you cannot actually judge people, because in most of the cases, like for example, in IQ test also, like it is actually measure your overall intelligence actually. If a person scored very high in IQ test, he may not get very high in mathematical intelligence test. But at the same time, as I say, is intelligence inherited? This is the question. So yes, up to a certain extent, intelligence also inherited. You'll find there are people who are a great singer. Some of the person in their family also singer. Maybe so their parents are singers. So in up to certain extent, intelligence is surely inherited, but it depends on the external or environmental factors are much more also important. It is not that someone is a good singer in the family and the other person of the family will automatically will be a good singer in future. It's not like that. So there are more important things. Actually, there are people say, great people say that there are more important things in life other than winning and losing game. Actually, in today's world, we are always busy with winning game actually, or fear of losing games, and that pushes. Still, we are putting into our child actually. So this is not actually right actually. Because in life is not only measuring or doing calculation. There are a lot of other things in life to do. As Einstein said, intelligence is determined both by heredity and environment. So we should take care of both. And also he said that imagination is more important than knowledge. And knowledge is a limited thing. Suppose you have done engineering for 4 years, 6 years, or medical. So your knowledge on engineering is limited. You have studied this much, so this is your boundary. And if you have a good imagination power, so that is unlimited actually. So this is so allow your child and people to do imagination rather than judging them, quantify their IQ intelligence. So if you like this presentation, you can share with your friends. You can go into my YouTube channel. You can subscribe this video so that you can get a lot of other video. Thank you very much for listening.